Testing. 1, 2, 3. Test, 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 test. Good morning.
Hi, everybody. It's Aaron Ford. Anybody there?
Hello, General Ford. It's Cisco.
Hey, Cisco. How you doing, buddy?
Good.
Good. Thanks. All right. I'll go back on mute.
Okay.
I mean, I believe that's the number. One of his numbers. His emoji looks better than that.
Ms. Stevenson, can you hear us?
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
Attorney General Ford, can you hear us?
Yes, sir, I can.
All right, you ready to proceed?
I am.
All right, we'll call to order the State of Nevada Board of Examiners meeting scheduled for today, February 13th of 2024 for 10 a.m. And we will move into agenda item number 1, call to order. Ms. Stevenson,
Governor Lombardo,
present.
Secretary of State Aguilar,
Here.
Attorney General Ford.
Here.
Let the record reflect we have a quorum, sir.
Thank you. We'll close agenda item number 1, move on to item number 2, first opportunity for public comment. The first public comment period is limited to comments on items on the agenda. No action may be taken upon a matter raised under the public comment period unless the matter itself has been specifically included on the agenda as an action item. I will impose a 3-minute time limit. And public comment may be provided in person or via telephone. To provide public comment on an item on the agenda via telephone, dial number 775-321-6111. When prompted, provide the ID number 727-299-298#. And we will open for public comment. Do we have any public comment there in Carson City?
Not in person, sir, but we do on the phone.
Can we go ahead and have the phone call come through?
Go ahead, caller.
Does it show I'm still connected?
Yes, sir, it's still showing connected.
All right, do we have any public comment here in Las Vegas? We'll give it a couple more seconds here, see if we can get the caller connected. I don't know if there's a time limit. Is there a time limit?
There's a, can always circle back up to the next public comment question.
All right, well, hopefully they'll have the opportunity to do it in the second opportunity for public comment. If not, we will attempt to receive the information via online. We will close public comment, move to agenda item number 3, approval of the January 9, 2024 meeting minutes for possible action. Are there any questions of any board members?
Motion to approve?
We have a motion. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Not with 3 feet.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes. Move on to agenda item number 4, state vehicle purchases. Ms. Stevenson.
Thank you, sir. There are 5 requests under agenda item number 4. Would you like to hear them together or separately?
Together, please.
Sure. The first request is from the Department of Agriculture, Division of Measurement Standards. They request approval to purchase 6 replacement vehicles for a total amount not to exceed $328,197. The second request is from the Department of Agriculture, Division of Measurement Standards. They're requesting approval to purchase 1 replacement vehicle for a total amount not to exceed $68,308. The third request is from the Department of Conservation and Natural Resources, Division of Environmental Protection. They request approval to purchase 1 replacement vehicle for a total not to exceed $45,452. The fourth request is also from the Department of Conservation and Natural Resources, Division of State Parks. They request approval to purchase 2 new vehicles for a total amount not to exceed $82,477. The fifth request is from the Department of Veteran Services. They request approval to purchase 1 replacement vehicle for a total amount not to exceed $33,394. Are there any questions on any of these items?
Do we have any questions?
No questions. Motion to approve?
Hold the motion just for a second, Cisco. For the record, Governor Lombardo, Ms. Stevenson, on the Department of Agriculture, is it my understanding that that already went to IFC?
Yes, sir. The Department of Agriculture's vehicles went and was approved at the February 8th IFC.
Okay, all right. Cisco, you want to do that motion again?
Sure. Motion to approve?
All right, we have a motion. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
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 Motion passes. And we will close item 4, move to 5, authorization to contract with a current and/or former state employee for possible action. Ms. Stevenson,
Thank you,
can we
sir.
take them separately, please?
Sure, we will take them separately, sir. There are 3 items under agenda item 5. The first one has been withdrawn by the agency. So that's the end of that one. The next request is from the Department of Health and Human Services, Division of Child and Family Services, through the Department of Administration Purchasing Division. They intend to contract with the former employee from February 13th, 2024 through August 8th, 2024 on a part-time basis through Manpower. Are there any questions on this item?
Any questions?
Yep.
Have a
So
motion?
that I'm clear, the only remaining one is the one for Vegas Strong Resiliency, is that right?
I believe we still have C, don't we?
Yes, we have one more.
Okay.
Motion to approve 5B for the Department of Health and Human Services?
We have a motion. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 All right, motion passes. We'll move on to 5C.
Thank you, sir. This request is from the Department of Transportation. The department intends to contract with a former employee from February 14th, 2024 through February 13th, 2026 on a full-time basis through Diversified Consulting Services. Is there any questions on this item?
Any questions?
No questions.
Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion.
Motion to approve 5C?
We have a motion. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Motion passes. And we'll close agenda item number 5 and move to agenda item number 6, request for the allocation and disbursement of funds for salary adjustments for possible action. Ms. Stevens.
Thank you, sir. The 2023 legislature, through Assembly Bill 522, appropriated salary adjustment funds to the Board of Examiners to cover cost of living adjustments effective July 1st, 2023, which were not included in agency salary budgets. An agency whose actual salaries exceeded their budget amount due to these COLAs is allowed to request salary adjustment dollars from the Board of Examiners. This item requests access to those funds by various institutions and accounts within the Nevada System of Higher Education in the amount of $38,967,864 in general funds. Is there any questions on this item?
No questions?
None here. Move approval.
All right, we have a motion for approval. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Motion passes. Thank you. Move on to agenda item number 7, travel policy change request for possible action. Do we need to take these separate or together?
We can
Any
take these
recommend-
together. They're both for the Gaming Control Board, so we could take them together if you would like, sir.
Is that fine?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. All right, go ahead, Ms. Stevenson.
Okay, the first request from the Gaming Control Board, pursuant to State Administrative Manual Section 0006, the board requests an exception to SAM 210 for the reimbursement rate for specified lodging by employees of the board. They're also requesting pursuant to NRS 281.160 approval of an agency-specific travel policy regarding the amount of reimbursement allowed for travel. Are there any questions on these items?
Any questions?
None here. Move approval.
We have a motion for approval. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 I hope you guys go camping too.
General Ford, I didn't hear your vote.
Sorry, aye.
All right, motion passes. Job, Kurt.
Thank you. Fine, Joe. Thank you. There is a camping policy.
We will move to agenda item number 8, approval of proposed leases. Ms. Stevenson.
Thank you, sir. There are 4 leases under agenda item number 8 for approval by the board today. Are there any questions on any of these leases?
I have none. Any
No
questions?
questions? Motion to approve?
All right, we have a motion. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. All right, we'll move to agenda item number 9, approval of proposed contracts. Possible action, Ms. Stevenson.
Thank you, sir. There are 56 contracts under agenda item number 9 for the approval by the board today. Are there any questions on any of these contracts?
No questions?
Move approval?
Second? Oh,
We have a motion. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. We will move to agenda item number 10, approval of proposed master service agreements. For possible action, Ms. Stevenson.
Thank you, sir. There are 19 master service agreements under agenda item 10 for the approval by the board today. Are there any questions on any of these master service agreements?
Any question? Aaron, I can't hear.
Sorry, no questions here. I move approval if you're ready for a motion.
Okay, yep. Thank you. We have a motion for approval. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Aye. Aye.
Motion passes. And now we move to agenda item number 11, information item, clerk of the board contracts. Ms. Stevenson.
Thank you, sir. There are 81 contracts over $10,000 and under the $100,000 threshold that were approved by the clerk of the board between December 13th, 2023 through January 16th, 2024. Are there any questions on any of these informational item contracts?
Yes, for the record, Governor Lombardo, on contract number 76. Did we get an opinion on as to why we were going to outside legal representation versus internal?
Is there anybody from the boards and commissions, chiropractor board? BNI? We'll have to follow up, sir, and get an answer back from you.
Okay,
Up to you.
it's informational only anyway, so yeah, if I could get an answer to that question, I'd appreciate it. Is there any questions on item number 11 from any of the board members?
No question.
Yes.
General Ford?
No, sir, no questions.
All right, we'll close agenda item number 11 and move to 12, information item reports. Ms. Stevenson.
Thank you, sir. There are 2 reports under agenda item 12. The first report is from the Department of Motor Vehicles Complete Streets Program. Pursuant to NRS 482.1825, subsection 2, the department shall certify monthly to the Board of Examiners the amount of the voluntary contributions collected for each county by the department and its agents, and that the money has been distributed as provided in statute. This report on today's agenda is for the second quarter of fiscal year 2024 for the period beginning October 1st, 2023 and ending December 31st, 2023. Are there any questions on this item?
Any questions on 12A?
No.
No questions, so we'll hear information on 12B.
Thank you. This second report is from the Department of Administration, Division of Human Resource Management, and is a statewide quarterly overtime report, first quarter. Pursuant to NRS 284.180, the Department of Administration, Division of Human Resource Management, must prepare and submit quarterly to the Budget Division of the Office of Finance a report regarding all overtime worked by employees of the Executive Department during the quarter. This report on today's agenda covers the period of July 1st, 2023 through September 30th, 2023. Are there any questions on this item, sir?
Do we have any questions on the overtime report?
No question.
None here.
Are we out of money?
Not yet, sir.
Okay. All right, hearing no questions, we will close agenda item number 12 and move for the second opportunity for public comment. Do we have any public comment there in Carson City or via the telephone from the previous call?
No, sir.
Did that call drop?
We're not sure what that call was. We don't know if there was public comment or someone
Okay.
just using our new system.
All right, anybody here in Las Vegas for public comment? Just enjoy being here. All right, we will close the second opportunity for public comment and move for adjournment. Motion so moved. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Good job, General.
Thanks so much. We'll see y'all later.
Everybody have a great day.
You too.
Thank you, sir. You too.